Before we start and before I hand over to this gorgeous lady behind me, who has helped, well actually, been the driving force behind this ball and this evening, I have got two presentations to make. So we're going to do the thank yous now before you're too drunk to appreciate it. Anybody there yet? No? Good. So, first of all, we are going to say a huge thank you to Sarah Peter, who has put this thing all together, organised us all. Can I have a big round of applause, please? And there are some flowers coming somewhere. There's some. And I'm also going to call up one other lovely lady. Here they are, you see. I'm going to call up another lovely lady, Rachel Jordan, the co-founder of this charity. And we are thanking Rachel for being the biggest tit in the room. Breast cancer last year, still on treatment now, and this charity means a lot to me and the support that they've given me, which is why I'm here tonight. So a beautiful thank you to these two. And I'm going to hand you over to Sarah.
Oh, thank you. Wow, how do I follow that then, misbehaving? Right, well, good evening and welcome to what is the second ball for the Terrible Titties and Other Bitties. My name is Sarah, and on behalf of the charity, we'd just like to say a huge thank you to all those of you who have returned. We are really grateful for your continued support. And to all those of you who are, it's your first time, you are in for a real treat. To be honest, we had no choice in hosting another ball. Thank you. The feedback we had last year was incredible, and we had so many requests to host another one. I did say I'd be more than happy with the role of cloakroom attendant this year, but I happened to find myself back with the spreadsheets, invoices and receipts. But to be honest, seeing you all in here makes all that hard work and effort worthwhile. And I really hope you are at the right table and with the right guests. And a little later, we'll find out if you've got the right meal. I am a primary school teacher by trade. And I did say last year, you've done really well to find yourselves in here and not outside on a coach with a packed lunch and clipboard going to Warwick Castle. I just want to run through a few thank yous, and then I'll be handing over to one of our trustees, Paul Morris, who'll be telling you a little bit more about the charity. Firstly, to our members and volunteers who have worked really hard today to get this room looking as beautiful as it is, and to all our families as well for hearing nothing but ball this and ball that for the last few months. To our trustees, to Tim Woolman, Chairman of Stafford Rugby Club, for allowing us to host our meet and greets at his fantastic facility. Holly Hobson here at the County Showground, Jenkinson's Caterers, Rachel Courtney and the Pegasus Bar team who will keep us all hydrated this evening. The players who are backed by popular demand. And to Rachel Miller, our fantastic MC, misbehaving, who volunteered for this role. You did volunteer, didn't you? No. We have been called by a certain member in this room. We've been referred to as the Titty Mafia. So I like to think that, we're just demanding and a little bit persistent. So Rachel and her friends will be doing the surprise act during coffee, so keep an eye out for that. My lad Oliver will be pleased to know that his mom isn't stripping off with the full Monty ladies tonight, and that there won't be any nudity. Oh, yeah. Although the players, please feel free, if it gets too hot in here, to take off those jackets again, remove those bow ties, and undo those shirts. Honestly, we won't mind. Right, where was I? The total. When they told me last year the final amount, my jaw dropped. And to be honest, I don't think we can go bigger and better, but we'll give it a try. 115 bottles of Prosecco were sold. We only had 35 tables. Seriously though, we did raise a staggering amount of money. The 17,500 has, 17,500. It's been put to very good use. With that money, we've been able to purchase 2 ultrasound scanning machines for County Hospital and Stoke Hospital. We're currently just waiting to hear, though, as whether our request to have them in bright pink has been approved. Unfortunately, cancer hasn't stopped in the current economic crisis, and many of our members have turned to us. Just turn over. For financial help and support. So money raised from this evening will go towards continuing this provision, and we are very grateful to local businesses, counsellors and holistic therapists who offer their services at a reduced cost. Money will also continue to fund our personalised chemo boxes, and this year we are hosting our very first wellbeing retreat for ladies who are on treatment for life and those who are struggling with the aftermath of their diagnosis. We'll be going to the Waterfalls apartment, which is in Dyserth, North Wales. And it was a converted chapel owned by the lead singer and frontman of rock band The Alarm. He had it as his recording studio for the band, and during lockdown they converted it into these most spectacular apartments. And Mike and Jules, his wife, have gone through cancer themselves. Mike has been living with it now for nearly 30 years, and they have very kindly donated a 2-night stay in these rock-themed apartments to our live auction this evening. That will be taking place after dinner, and we are very pleased to announce that we have the very entertaining Ben Gamble from Cuttlestone's Auctioneer House to conduct it. All of our lots are in the centrefold of the programme, except for 2 late donations. All the information can be found on the live auction table over there. We have the sausage making workshop for 8 at Perry's in Eccleshall. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun auctioning that later. And exclusive hire of JoJo's fish and chip van for 50 people. Our silent auction lots are all in the programme, so you just need to write your name on the bidding sheets over there. It will close at 11:15, and if you think you've placed the winning bid, if you make yourself known to one of our volunteers, please. We have a fantastic array of raffle prizes, which you will have passed on the way in. The top prize is £200 camper day at Barbara Poynton, meal vouchers, and some amazing hampers by our member Anita, and Anita is on the raffle table tonight. Volunteers will be coming to your tables regularly, so you can purchase the raffle tickets there. And finally, the Terrible Titties would just like to say, if you do know of someone who needs a terrible titty to cry on, or would like some advice and encouragement, then please point them in our direction. And to all the ladies who have come through this, to those who are currently going through it, and to those who sadly are no longer with us, let us join together and show them and their families our support. I'd now like to invite our trustee, Paul Morris, MBE, to tell you a little bit about how and why he got involved with the charity. I'm sure it's because we know our looks, maybe, our personality, our sense of humour, got nothing to do with this rumour of us being the titty mafia, surely.
Definitely not. Are we using this, are we now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just literally need your time, just literally 2 minutes. I first became aware of the Terrible Titties, and it's just such a great name, isn't it? Isn't it brilliant? It's just fantastic. Through my son's best friend's mum was Angela Byers, and they were arranging the first ever ball, and we were going to help them with some auction prizes. And I think everyone can see how much this would have meant to Angela to see everybody here today. At the same time, thank you. At the same time, our lovely hairdresser, Louise, where are you, Louise? Here. Oh, I can see you. She just unfortunately had her diagnosis, and we introduced her to the group. And what struck me was straight away we could see how much it helped Louise. But what really sums this group of people up is what helped Louise was helping others and helping you all through this journey. And I think that's just a special thing about this charity. It's all about helping others through this horrible journey. Now, this is off script, and Louisa said I can do this, and she's going to laugh now. But I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but Louise says I can do this. Now, Louise has just had, she's had reconstructive surgery, and she's had some amazing tattoos done of her nipples, which my wife says look even more real than the real thing. And that's not the best bit. For £10, now, Louise said to me earlier she's raised £70 and 50 pence. And I said, who gave you the 50 pence? She said, all of them. No, seriously, you've raised £70 so far, Louise, haven't you? Yeah. So if any ladies would like to go and look at these amazing tattoos, there was a pint glass on her table, and it's £10. Well, Louise will tell you the price for that. And I can just imagine the people on Louise's table having Sunday lunch tomorrow and saying, what was your posh do like? Well, everyone kept turning up with £10 notes and Louise kept getting her knockers out. And doesn't that sum up the charity again? It's all about helping others and having fun at the same time. When I was asked to be a trustee of this charity, Louise was cutting my hair, and I don't know whether she timed it like this, but she got her scissors right by the jugular of my neck and said, would you like to be a trustee? I said, well, how could I refuse, really? And of course I was honoured to, but the biggest thing that stuck in my mind was how delighted I was when I looked inside this charity to just see how well it's run. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from a few reams of A4 paper and a hosting of a website, every single penny goes to help. And that is really unique for a charity like this. So all I'd say is tonight, just please dig as deep as you can, and let's help these amazing ladies. For a charity to run as smoothly with such minimum costs, it takes so much effort, and the committee members work so hard behind the scenes, and all the stuff they do, and all the money goes to the right causes. We said the scanners we're looking at, and all the other things, and those boxes as well. It's just amazing. So I'd just like to say a thank you to all the committee members and all my fellow trustees as well. And now you've ruined the rest of my speech now, because I'm supposed to be giving the flowers out. But I would like to say, Sarah, you've done a great job organising tonight. I don't know how you do it. The hours that go in, it almost takes a year to organise an event like this. And I don't know how many hours you spent chasing me for my meal choices, but you're probably all the same. And for Rachel, I don't know how you find the energy to do everything. You're amazing in terms of driving everybody forward, and you really are. You can feel your passion run through the veins of this charity. So all I'd like to do now is wish you a fantastic night, and let's dig deep and raise as much money we can for this amazing charity. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Pardon? Sam Turner. Okay. You were all given a guest number instead of a ticket this year, and they went into a draw, and the winning ticket belongs to Sam Turner. So if Sam Turner, if you'd like to come and collect a bottle of champagne. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.